Alright guys, late last year Robert sent me some paprika seeds to grow on, and I sowed these in late January, and it's now time to harvest them, and I'm going to make some ground paprika, or is it powdered paprika? I've never done it before, so well, follow along and see how I get on, eh? The educated ones amongst you may notice that the background music is Brahms' Hungarian Dance No. 5. Karaoke version, no vocals, as Trigger would say. Here we go then. Well, okay guys, I need to get some of these paprika, Robert's paprikas in. There's enough there to make it worthwhile, and where's my basket? Oh, yeah, as I was saying, there's enough there to make it worthwhile. So, just get the red ones, or red and green ones, doesn't matter. Red with green, and hopefully this will induce them into flowering a bit more as well. There should be enough here to have a decent first drying session. Loads of green ones coming on, so they'll be right for the second one. Not a bad year for peppers again this year. Oh. Apart from that one, it just dropped off. Well, look at the size of some of these coming on now, look. Let's get rid of that one, that's going to be no good, is it? Hold on. Right. Yeah, loads coming, so... Right, let's have a quick look what we got here then. Yeah, so quite a few there, guys. I'm going to do these in the air fryer this time. So I'll take you at the back garden and we'll trim them down a little bit, and I'll get on with it. Okay then, well I don't need that for a second. That's the air fryer drawer. What I'm going to do, I've been reading about it. I've not used it for dehydrating before, but it says you can put them in the bottom, put the crisper tray on top, and if you want more, you can put the second crisper tray on top of that. So we'll do that in a minute. Let's get them all chopped up first. Rubbish in there. I don't think I'll need 2 trays looking at this lot. But yeah, well, let's get on with it. What I'm going to do is take the tops off, oops, and halve them. Now, if you remember, I did my... Yeah, I suppose I could put them straight in, couldn't I, really? Yeah, I'll put them straight in and show you what we're doing. Hang on, rearrange things. Yeah, so we'll say last year, I did them all in my little dehydrator, and it took, like, you know, some of the bigger peppers took 36 hours or so. So this one, it says 6 hours at 60 Celsius. So we'll see. Might end up saving a bit of money, you know, electric. I was going to have a go at smoking some of these, as in smoking them, not smoking them, but I'm reading how to do it, and it's going to take too long, and with the weather like it is now, it just poured down with rain on my barbecue, so I'm not going to bother. And to be honest, don't use smoked paprika that often, really. Maybe in a couple of sort of Hungarian type dishes, but that's about it. I'm just checking these as I'm doing to make sure there's no maggoty worms in them. They ain't too bad out the front there. Cool. So let's see what we got in there. Alright, so there's one layer in, that'll be alright. I'll just put the crisper plate in. Yeah, and do another layer. And there we are, guys, that's them all in. I don't need the second crisper plate over there. So I'm just going to pop these in the air fryer and see what happens, eh? A bit quicker than last time, hopefully. Right, let's put it in. Number 1, with dehydrate. Oh, there we go, dehydrate. 60 degrees, time. 6 hours, that'll do. Right, let's see how it goes, eh? I expect those lights are flashing all over the place, can't see them. Right, back in 6 hours. Right, look at this, guys, the sun's come out. Oh dear. Right, we're 2 days on now from drying these, but what I've done, I've put these back in the air fryer for just another hour on the dehydrate, just so they're nice and crispy, because they do tend to absorb the moisture quite quick. So what I got my jar ready, I got a funnel, I got my little power supply, because I couldn't be bothered to get the extension lead out. And I got this James Martin Wall grinder. You've seen it before, I think. It's quite a good bit of kit, actually. You start off with just the chamber and the lid, and when you get down to making the powder, you put this little dome on, and it really does grind it fine. Now, I'm not sure how much this is going to make. So, I think, oh yeah, it'll probably just be the one pot, I expect. So I'm going to load it up. I'm probably going to do this in 2 or 3 batches, I expect. Ooh. I don't believe it. As soon as I come out, the wind picks up now. Oh, dear me. And I'm putting the seeds in as well. I don't care. I'm hard. I got a tattoo. No, they're not hot. They're paprika. A lot of people just use any old pepper, any old red pepper for making ground paprika or powder paprika. But as you know, I'm using the ones that Robert sent me. Well, I might get all these in, you know. Let's give it a go. Yeah, the seeds that Robert sent me some time back, they're growing very well, actually. The next crop's going to be more than this. So, yeah, they're going to fit. They're going to fit. 2 on, 1 off. 2 on, 1 off. Right, we're there. Get rid of that. This is the fun part. Where's that go? It goes there. Here we are. Well, there we are. So it's all plugged in. We're turned on, so it should work. There we go. Well, that's gone down to nothing already. Look. That's what professional chefs do, isn't it? This is going to be good. I tell you what, there's not really much need for that top dome, but I'm going to do it anyway. Look at that. Now, you watch the wind pick up now when I do this. I tell you what I did. I got some tissue ready, just in case it gets windy. So give me a second. Because I remember last time doing chilies and I was sneezing for hours afterwards. Oh, that's all right. That's all right. Let's get it on quick. Go. Right, here we go. That's what this is like. Oh, look at that. Now I'll show you this when I've got it in the jar. He says. Now please don't be windy. Cool. Right, chopstick. Yeah, that's it. Some of it's just compressed to the outside. Look at that, that's lovely. Right, let's unplug that a minute. Right, I don't need that anymore. Phew. Right. Oh, that's better. Oh. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn this off and unplug it. Oh. because we got to do a taste test, haven't we? So, ooh, that is warm. That's a warm paprika. Right, I'm going to label that as a warm one because that's not your run-of-the-mill Hungarian type. Well, it might be, might be. Whew, I tell you, crikey, yeah. So that's good, isn't it? Look at that, guys. Right, label that, wash all this up. What's next?